Welcome back, everyone. It's usually saying as when you are beaten and you rise, you probably rise to fight again, or you rise to go and keep your calm. Will the PDP keep its calm in the face of the question of standing tall to play its opposition role ahead of the 2019 general elections? It was a party that boasted that it will rule Nigeria for 60 years. But it was cut short to about 16 years or so. And there's a party that was defeated from a party that was formed barely 2 years. So now, the question is, in these, after so many battles in the courtroom, now the party is back to conduct a national convention. And so the party is divided over the issues of zoning. Where will it go and who should have it? Senator Odunlewe is the chieftain of the party. He will be voting at the National Convention. And that's why we have brought him tonight to give us insight into the gameplay over the hottest seat in the party, the chairmanship seat of the PDP. Let's get back into the conversation now. Senator Odunlewe, who are you supporting?
Of course, Chief Olabode George.
Why are you supporting Chief Bode George?
Well, you know, Chief Olabode George sacrificed himself for development of the party. He had the opportunity of being a minister. He gave it to me. And he has given it to 6 of us in Lagos State alone. He had the opportunity of being an ambassador. He refused. He wanted to be gubernatorial aspirant. He refused. So he has sacrificed for the development of the party. And he has served at the headquarters of the party for 10 years.
What about those who have clamored for a younger folk to lead the party?
In the Yoruba culture or Nigerian culture, a young person cannot lead a family and kill all the elders in the community. These are structures that we inherited. This is not a presidential seat or a governorship.
The role of the chairmanship of the PDP is not a child's play. We need a lot of agility. We need you being on your feet.
You need
a lot.
You need experience. You need exposure. So you need a lot of training in the system. Because we are going to be the arbiter over people that are older than you. How would that one work out?
Well, I mean, if you look at it, even in Lagos State, someone like Jimmy Agbaje is also gunning for that seat. And you look at it, Jimmy Agbaje is from the same constituency with Chief Bode George. The question would be, he's not even been able to reconcile that kind of difference with someone from his own constituency. And the question would be, will he be able to muscle his way through the very intriguing politics of the party across other regions, when in his own in his own stead he's not been able to do that?
There is no problem whatsoever. One, we have about 2,800 delegates to vote. We'll have, you know, arrangement. Each aspirant has been asked to donate agents, 1 per state, that will stand by the ballot box. Then each state, the highest is about 130 from Castina. So it will take about 1 hour for all of them to vote. And the votes will be counted. It's democracy. You cannot prevent anybody from competing.
No. The question is, I mean, you know, Senator Odunlewe, that politics is about trading and aligning and sitting on the table and discussing, and you giving up and giving in, and in all of these ways, you have a Jimmy Agbaje who is also contesting. I mean, it will take a lot of people who are supposed to be behind Bode George to also stay behind Jimmy Agbaje.
He has the right to do so. Who is saying he doesn't have the right?
No, but why has he not been able to at least talk to Jimmy Agbaje?
We must encourage him to compete.
From the same
anywhere,
from the same consistency.
As far as I'm concerned, I don't see anything bad in it. Let the man go and compete. And if he's defeated, he will have tried his best. Are you going to now beat him or convince him? If he says, no, I want to compete, go ahead.
Well, what assurance does Chief Bode George have in contesting this race, that he can win this race?
You cannot believe the type of reception that he has gotten all over Nigeria as we are traversing the entire country.
All of the candidates, all of the aspirants who are having that.
But they don't have reference points. Everybody has reference point and due reference to Chief Olabode George, because he was at the party secretariat for 10 years. So there is no politician in PDP anywhere in Nigeria that does not know him, for good or for bad. that cannot put a figure on his personality. What he has been able to do.
Does it come with some baggage?
No, definitely, as a human being, he will not be loved by everybody, but the majority, they love him. The majority, they want him. I have been with him all over Nigeria, and I know what they say about him, but they can do something else behind him, but in his presence,
the question is,
none of them...
Let's be frank with ourselves.
Yes.
In politics, you need to be able to have a stronghold on your structure and on your consistency. If you look at it, how many general elections or public elections has Chief Bola Bode George been able to win?
No. That's a different thing entirely. We're talking about party structure.
No. I understand totally. I'm a political journalist and I understand what I'm talking about. The question is, if you want to lead a party, you must be able to boast that I produce within my constituency a governor, for example. I produce a senator. I produce a House of Reps member. These are issues that will come to the table that in an election, our chairman, does he have a stronghold in his own constituency?
He does. And this issue came up...
Has he won any chairmanship seat?
This issue came up in almost every location we went to. But these are not issues you discuss on television. Politics is not mathematics.
If there is a presidential election today,
yes,
can Chief Bode George boast that he can win for the party from his constituency, certain state and certain state?
If you talk about effort, he has it. Capacity, he has it. Brilliance, he has it. Management, the skill to manage the political party, he has it.
Okay, I will ask you.
The skill to campaign. He has been the Director General of Campaign Organization for Yadua and Jonathan. So he has the experience.
A major issue will be that you have about 6 people from the Southwest zone. For example, people thinking Professor Tunde Adeniran, Benga Daniel, and a few other people. Why can't they sit down and resolve within themselves and come out with a common front?
That is not democracy. How can you limit the ambition of an individual? He has gone around the country. He has spent his money. He believes he has the capacity to win. He has an ambition to be at the height of the political party.
Don't you think that you're reducing the chances of the Southwest as again the South side who are coming out with 2
and test their popularity? Nobody should step down. Step down for what?
If Chief Bode George loses in this election, what would happen?
We will congratulate the winner. It is not a do or die matter. It's a family affair. Somebody must win. Somebody must lose. But for you not to try, it is defeatist.
All right. Before we go, Senator Odunlewe, the fact remains the talk of impunity, the talk of people who are going to buy delegates. Do you see that happening?
Oh, that is politics. A poor person does not participate in politics.
There's a lot of money that is going to be spent on this election.
A poor person has no role in politics.
Same will happen in this convention.
A poor person has no business being in politics. A poor man cannot win an election in Nigeria. How will you campaign? If you are poor, stay in your house.
So you reckon that people will buy delegates over?
No, they will not buy. But it's not going to be on empty hand.
Okay. Senator,
don't play politics with empty stomach.
Senator Adeshaye Ogunlewe, former minister in the PDP government and a former senator, thank you so much, as always, for talking to us on the program tonight.
Thank you.
Well, we keep tabs on the happenings in the PDP. That's a major opposition party in the country. But after all said and done, who becomes a PDP chairman? Stay with Channels Television. We give you all of that. And that's our show for tonight, everyone. Many thanks for being part of it. I'm Sean Kimberley. Bye-bye.